going on YouTube? Jay here with Generation X Physiques in the kitchen, and today I'm gonna attempt to make some chicken and broccoli quesadillas with some sweet potato chips on the side. Now I'm saying attempt because I don't have a recipe or anything like that. It's Tuesday today, I'm off of work. I just decided to have some quesadillas, so let's see how they come out. I'm gonna show you guys the ingredients right quick, which is some Swiss cheese. I didn't have some shredded up cheese, so I just used 3 slices of that. Use this grinder right here, and you could probably tell that some of the pieces, we still have some pretty big pieces. That's just because it was pretty hard to do it on there, since they're slices and they're not like blocks of cheese. So tried my best, but I think it came out pretty good. And I got some Tia Rosa flour tortillas right here. Macros aren't that bad on these. 150 calories, 4 grams of fat, 24 grams of carbs, and 4 grams of protein. And here I have the sweet potato chips. These are pretty thin. I use this grinder here. And this grinder is supposed to go into something where the chips would fall into, but I didn't want to look for it, so I just used this and I put them on this pan. So that's that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make another one. Might do it, I don't know yet, but I'm gonna use some extra virgin olive oil for that, just to get them a little crispy. And the broccoli right here, it's probably gonna turn out to be about a cup of steamed broccoli that I'm gonna boil it, and then once I boil it, I'll chop it up into even smaller pieces. So I got that. Got some chicken here that I seasoned with some Cajun seasoning and black pepper. You guys know I love black pepper, so make sure to put a lot of that in there. And I think that's all the ingredients. That's all the ingredients. And gonna throw the broccoli in here, the chips in here. I'll show you guys. The chicken over here, George Foreman. And let's get this thing cooking. Alright y'all, so the chicken is pretty much done. The water is about to start boiling, so that's when I'll throw in the broccoli. And for these chips, what I'm gonna season them with, like I said, just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. I've tried these chips before and I put way too much, so they weren't able to get crispy. Make sure they're pretty spread out, and gonna throw them in the oven. I think I have it like at 400. We'll see what they look like. Alright y'all, so what we got here is the tortilla. It's flat. I put a layer of cheese, about half of the shredded cheese I had in here, and then I put the chicken and then topped it off with all this broccoli. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put the rest of this cheese on there and put another tortilla flat on it. I already sprayed the pan with the butter cooking spray just to get it a little bit crispy, and I'll show you guys the end results. Alright, so this is what the chips look like. I probably should have done 2 of the sweet potatoes instead of just 1. I didn't think that they were gonna shrink this much, but they did shrink. But they're really good. I kept them in the oven for about 8 minutes and at 400, I think. So the quesadilla is here cooking. Really looking forward to eating this. Alright y'all, so this is the end result right here. This is what they look like. I cut them up into 4 pieces, and let me try to see how I can do this to tear one up for you guys. Look at that. You see that? Look at that steam though. So I'm gonna try this for the first time. Hopefully it tastes just as good as it looks. That's really, really good. So I'm gonna enjoy this right here. Just about finished with the chips. Gonna have a muscle martini. There had to be a plug, right? But I'm gonna have a muscle martini, orange pineapple. When I was gonna taste this, I thought it was gonna taste like very citricy, for lack of a better term. And but it actually tastes really good, and it mixes amazing. So we're gonna have that quesadilla and these chips. Macros up on the screen now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Try this recipe out. And I'll see you guys in the next one.